Hello! This is Grandma Jan from Red Toad Art Studio, and today I'm going to bring you a review of something you might not think of to look for collage materials in. Now, if you've been a scrapbooker in the past or a card maker, you've probably seen these supplies, but if you've never scrapbooked, you may be missing a whole raft of great collaging materials and easy to come by. If you haven't been a scrapbooker, you may not be familiar with scrapbooking supplies, and there's all kinds of things that you can buy that's great for the collaging craft. Now, Walmart carries a great brand of paper. It's called Colorbok. And it may not be quite as heavy as some of the more expensive brands, because this only cost me today, and this is December 2024, at my local Walmart, about $6, give or take. And you get 50 pages for that, and it has the neatest designs in it. And I'm going to go through these with you so you can see what you're missing if you haven't checked out this section of your store. Let's just start with, I'll start with modern millinery. Now, I don't have room to open this all the way up under my camera and keep it flat. So we'll have to put up with a little bit of curved pages. Here we go. Look at these cute flowers. And on the backs are other designs. Isn't that pretty, along with this? Now, this particular page, I cut out one of these flowers, and I was going to show it to you cut out, but you know, somewhere it has been mislaid. I'm going to make a collage using this flower cut out, and I'll show you what I'm going to use for the backing. And these aren't too bad for cutting out. Lots of good paper for backgrounds. This would make good wallpaper if you were doing a wallpaper picture. And look at these bright, beautiful colors. If you notice, a lot of them are colored to match the other pieces. See, dance as if no one was looking. That could make a cute collage. Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. And this is a beautiful color. Let me straighten this up a little bit here. These could be cut out separately if you want something that has a lot of the same flower in it. Can you imagine cutting these out like this or separately? Oh, and here is another beautiful one that could be cut out. All of these flowers. Here's something that could be interesting in a collage. Looks like newspaper. It's not in English, though. Well, is it? Well, I guess this one is. A lot of them are in French. That one looks like it might be mostly English. I just love these colors. I think we have one more design here. And that's all. There's 2 pages of each design. So you can end up getting one of each side if you don't want 2 of the same thing. Then, the other one, these were given to me for my birthday. My grandchildren gave them to me, and they picked well because I love these books. Aren't these beautiful? These flowers and the colors, they're just wonderful. This is called Conservatory. Again, it's Colorbok and from Walmart. Look at these. You know, we buy spatial books that have flowers in them that we cut out for collaging. Look, if we get something like this, look at all the flowers we have. They may be the same, but I've found when I put flowers in pictures, I want several of the same flower. And so many of my things just have one flower. And there's 2 pages of that. Look at these beautiful flowers. If you've got something that has vases in it, can you imagine putting some of these in that? And that one I showed you in the other book that was flowers. I will show you a page that goes so good on. I wanted to show it to you, but that's the ones that they walked off somehow. Wouldn't this be beautiful? I think we forget that scrapbooking paper is more than just background designs, although here is a great background design. This black, it's elegant black. There's tiny little gray lines in it. Green. Now this is wild. Look at all these leaves. Here again are some flowers, and they wouldn't be hard to cut out. We can put our fussy cutting skills to work. Look at these pretty little roses. And there's a lot of backgrounds they look great against. And I love these marbled look backgrounds. It's so elegant looking. And again, scads of little flowers we could cut out. And marble look. I like these. I think these are pretty. And hey, easy to cut out. Now this one, this background shows up so elegant if you have a pretty vase and like pink flowers. It just shows up and it looks so elegant. You could do a beautiful 12 by 12 spread, especially I'm thinking of using a 12 by 12 canvas and doing that. And I will definitely put that up when I do it. If you like the marble look, there's quite a bit of that in this book. Look at these pretty flowers. Again, what you could do with these flowers. I had thought about buying a cut and paste floral book, but you know, once I got this, I don't think I need it. There's so many beautiful flowers in here. And for a fraction of the price, I could buy 3 of these for the price of one cut and paste book. Now it's kind of switched. There's flowers on this side now and a design on this side. Look at this beautiful pink background. And I love this. This has tons of possibilities to do with the checkerboard. The first thought I had didn't have anything to do with flowers. It had to do with putting a jester on here that's, you know, dressed brightly and doing a somersault or something. And I have one I think I'll use on here. So if I do, I will put that, link that video on here. Aren't these pretty? Beautiful flowers. So I get big flowers and little flowers. And pretty blue. Look at these, are beautiful. And although some of these might be a little bit of a challenge to fussy cut, not impossible. Not impossible at all if you have some patience. Now some of these are best as backgrounds. Or some of these I might actually use as scrapbooking. 50 pages of that. Aren't they beautiful? Then I just bought one 2 days ago from the same Walmart, same brand I think, Colorbok, 50 pages, about $6. And it has some, well, when I look through it, I just itched collage. Here is a cathedral. I'll show you that right side up if I can. You see that, how neat that is? Okay. These are not double-sided. So I guess I can do them this direction. These aren't double-sided. I don't need to show you two sides. Now, look at these brick. These will be neat to use in a background. Or maybe cutting the bricks out individually. Or if you had a brick building, you could cut out of this, sections out of it, and make a brick building. Wouldn't that be neat? There's 2 of those. Now, I'm not sure what this is, but it'll be a great background or a texture piece. Look at this. We buy books that are specially made to use in collaging that are just exactly like some of these backgrounds. And we can get them at a much more economical price and great big huge pieces. So check out your Walmart. Here's a nice bright orange. A rusty piece, like a rusty piece of metal. Here's like tin, like a tin roof. But how many things could you use that for? Let your imagination run wild. I'm thinking of some buildings, collaging some buildings, using the brick, maybe parts of this as a roof. Wouldn't that be neat? And paint that is coming off. It's old paint, but look, it has such character. An adobe house that had been painted blue. And how about a wooden house that has been painted blue? And here we have wood slats. Maybe that's what they call shiplap. I don't know, but this could be cut apart to get wood pieces or used together, however you wanted to use it. But it's always handy to be able to get pieces of wood. There's 2 pages of that. Well, here's some notes and letters. You might use that. And look at this. Isn't that neat? My imagination runs wild with this one, too. I'm sure you'll be seeing this in one of my future collages. Now, I don't know what this is, but it's neat. Here's some more brick. And again, letters probably on wood, it looks like. But maybe not. You know, there's a lot of techniques to get those looks. And here's just some dark. There's a little bit of writing there. And isn't this cute? I can see all kinds of possibilities for this. Let's see, is there still 2 of those? Yes, there's 2 of those. And this looks like a straw mat or something, a fabric. Paper strips. Aren't these neat? Look at this, edges of cardboard. Another piece of, it's supposed to look like worn wood, I think. One more piece, writing. Good luck if you want to read that. It looks like English, but then you try to read it and you can't get much out of it. That's that book. All that in there. Didn't that just make you drool to make something? And I've noticed they are now calling it mixed media paper, because I think maybe I'm not the only one that's caught on to it being great for collaging. Now, I had a couple old books. These books, oh my goodness, are probably 8 or 9 years old, that I bought at Walmart. And you know, this one, and I've been using it in some of my collages that I've done online. I've been using this to get my skies, and there's stone. Oh, let's see, I'll just open it up. And I was so surprised at my Walmart just the other day. I don't think the front looked the same, but there's a book that has the same papers in it that I love, and I'm going to pick me up another one because I was regretting that I only had this. And I have used so much of this, there's not much to show you in this one, but I'll give you an idea of what it is like. Well, snow, waves, sand, you can tell I've cut out of that one. Shells. There's a seaside. There's a palm tree. Ferns. Grass. A lot of these would be good backgrounds. The forest. Leaves. Bark. Here's fall leaves. I thought I had a stone one in here. There's pine cones, a cactus, icicles, dried parched earth. This one especially I like because you can cut these rocks or these stones out in like strips along here and put at the bottom of a picture, or cut them out singly and put in one of your collages. And here's water and water. And there were more pages than what is in here because I've used this book heavily. But I had most of these pictures in it. They may have redesigned it, but it's there. Now this one is another by Walmart that Walmart sold, and it's a color book. So I imagine you can still get it, but I didn't see it at my Walmart. But it's holiday season and things have been picked over. So I'll give you a glance through this one just in case you're interested. Now, again, I've used a lot out of this, but it's a lot of animal textures. Here's like snakeskin or leather, sequins, glitter, rose petals, feathers. I think this is glittery stuff at Christmas or something. And this again I think is feathers. A purple leopard. Oh, it repeats again. Oh, and giraffe. I am getting ready to make a collage of a lion. And I was just wishing vaguely that there was something that looked like fur. And look here. I can cut fur pieces out of this giraffe design. So I am so happy that I looked at this one. And again, look at that fur. Some kind of sequins. And zebra. Buttons. You could either use a whole page or cut them out separately. I think that's about it. Here's some more crystal. And netting. Looks pearls. Wedding dress lace. Just prettiness. And I think that's, oh, tiger. But I can't guarantee you, it may be in some Walmarts and not others, or they may not carry this one yet. But it is the same brand, so I suspicion if you watch, it might be there too. It's 50 sheets Colorbok. I did not look online to see if we could order these. Amazon might carry it. I don't know. You might want to check. But go check your Walmart. They have such great paper, and I am absolutely looking forward to collaging with this, and I hope it's inspired you to go look for some paper too. Well, I will say bye-bye for now, and have a wonderful, happy holiday season.